Everyone is saying FragPunk this and FragPunk that, but no one is saying worship this and csgo that. Was this about FragPunk? Yes, that's right. Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna talk about this game that's got everyone excited and it's launching in less than 24 hours. I already purchased my Pioneer bundle and I'm planning to show it as soon as the game is released. If you're wondering if you can play as an early access mode, I can confirm that no. You need to wait till tomorrow. On this video, I'll give you my comments about FragPunk. I've been doing my research and I have prepared a tour of the game so that on the launch day, you'll be a step ahead and ready to compete. So, what is FragPunk all about? It's a 5 versus 5 shooter that combines tactics with a little touch of total chaos. It's like they mix Battlefield, Valorant, Apex, and a deck of Uno cards into the game. Yes, literally that, because we are not just talking about shootouts, craziness, and powers. This game introduced a new concept called share cards. These cards can completely change the dynamic of a match in the most crazy ways. Imagine you are defending a site and suddenly, boom, the whole map flips upside down. Literally 180 degrees. Or perhaps your team has every site covered and suddenly, boom, the bomb is planted in the middle of nowhere. Or maybe one of the sites is covered in fog, or your head is tiny, or even crazier, it's gigantic. Sounds insane, and it is. That's what FragPunk is all about. But why could FragPunk succeed where others are starting to fail? FragPunk is entering the FPS scene at a key moment. Big titles like Apex Legends and Valorant, which once captivated millions of players, especially during the pandemics, are now facing challenges that FragPunk seems ready to overcome. First, it's a breath of fresh air. While other games keeps adding new characters without bringing anything truly innovative, like Apex and Valorant with over 25 heroes each, FragPunk takes the best of both and combines them into a new experience, avoiding their mistakes. For example, Apex has amazing mobility, but getting a kill is kind of frustrating. Huge shields and the need to empty multiple clips just to down an enemy. It can get tedious, with more time spent in the lobby or looking for gear than actually fighting. On the other hand, Valorant rewards precision, where headshots matter, and you don't always need to aim down the sight. However, it is becoming predictable, with repetitive lineups, known pixels, and plays based on who has the best ping. FragPunk fixes these issues with unpredictable plays, intense mobility, power tactics, and most importantly, the fun of fragging and competing. So, are you feeling stuck or bored of your current games? Now it's a great time to check out FragPunk because it has a low barrier to entry. I have often found that when I want to invite a friend to play Valorant or Apex, they are overwhelmed by the more than 25 agents, each with 3 or 4 abilities. That's over 100 possible abilities. Understanding how to counter each one is a massive task for new players. Unfortunately, constantly adding new agents to keep veteran players happy makes it hard for new players to catch up, making it tough to compete at a high level. A new game is always a fresh start, a great time to jump into a new experience and build your career in a new challenge. Another key advantage is that FragPunk strikes a balance between speed and strategy. They have managed to take the best from each game while avoiding their worst aspects. In FragPunk, you don't need to play so slow and methodically, like in other games where you have to aim at every corner pixel perfect. Getting kills requires a reasonable number of shots. Plus, the powers lets you plan your strategy, and share cards adds variety, preventing rounds from feeling repetitive or predictable. So, what exactly are the share cards? One of the most disruptive aspects of FragPunk is its controlled randomness with the use of the share cards. These cards ensures that each round is a surprise, keeping players constantly on their toes and forcing them to adapt on the fly. Teams now need to think about strategies based on the cards in play, even considering the disruptive cards that the enemy might be using. There is an economy that dictates which cards can be used, and depending on the game mode, different pairs of cards are chosen. There is even a way to ban certain cards to stop your opponents from using them. It's still unclear how many cards there will be, as the number changed between the alpha and the beta, and it's likely to keep growing. We do know that there are more than 70 cards with the possibility of reaching 111. But does this mean that I need to learn more than 100 cards? No, FragPunk starts you off with a limited set of cards to get familiar with, and as you gain experience, you unlock new cards that you can bring into future matches. At the start of each round, one team member is in charge of selecting the strategy with the cards to be used. You can even choose to ban certain cards from the enemy team, especially if there is a card that always causes you trouble. You can make sure that no one can pick it. Depending on the game mode, competitive or team deathmatch, the cards you use will vary. There are effects that impact the enemy, help your team, disrupt the game, or even change the map. And what about the matches? Do competitive matches takes a lot of time? From what I have evaluated, competitive matches consist of a battle of rounds, with the first team to win 6 rounds taking the whole match. Each round lasts a maximum of 2 minutes, plus the 40 seconds for the bomb to explode. This means matches will last between 15 to 30 minutes. This shorter format is perfect for players who wants to enjoy several matches without investing too much time in each one. I feel this is a huge advantage compared to other games where competitive matches can last 40 minutes or more, and also considering overtime when you have a tie. If you don't have much time to play each day, long matches can be a problem, and ranking up could take months. And what happens if there is a tie? FragPunk introduced a goulash-style tiebreaker, where there is a 5-round 1 versus 1 showdown. Your team must decide the order of the fighters and battle in an endurance mode. The team left standing wins the match. Let's talk about mobility. FragPunk has the perfect mix of mobility and tactical combat. Personally, I love the fluid movement, similar to Apex, where you can slide, jump, and move freely without sacrificing combat precision. FragPunk allows certain mobility that incorporates map elements, along with accessible combat that rewards both strategy and kills. For players who love the adrenaline of fast movement but don't want to lose the precision, this is the perfect balance. The time to kill is fast. Every shot counts, but you'll also be moving a lot to dodge grenades and abilities. Plus, with so many flanking roads, verticality, and tight corners, close quarter combat is intense. Let's talk now about the weapons. Forget the typical weapon economy from other games. Here, you have access to all the weapons at the start of each round, but comes with a catch. Most of the weapons can only be used just once, so if you die in a round, you lose that weapon for the rest of the match. There are ways, of course, to get your favorite weapon back, using a specific card that is designed to pick up any weapon, or to pick it up from an opponent that you have taken down. And what about the characters? In FragPunk, the heroes are called lancers. There is everything, from rocket launchers like Broker, to snipers like Hollow Point. We have also Nitro, who can plant turrets in seconds. And also, if you love traps, then Shower is your lancer, with electric traps that leave your enemies, well, literally electrocuted. And what can we expect from a traditional competitive match? Here is where the shared cards plays a fundamental role. While the lancers and your skills will determine the course of the match, I can assure you that the cards will keep you constantly guessing if the match is won. These cards are total chaos. I really like to compare them with the Uno cards because, for example, one of the known abilities can turn every lancer that dies into a zombie, giving you an extra chance to run and seek revenge by going after enemy brains. And the best part, they are not just for fun, there is real strategy behind them. You can use cards to counter lancer abilities, change the map, or even revive teammates. Throughout the map, you'll find certain items that needs to be broken and collected. They work similar to Valorant orbs, but they'll let you access stronger cards in the next rounds. The economy then is mostly based on how well you perform in the current round, allowing you to get better cards in the next round. Many factors influence this economy, and you'll see a report on the screen showing how well you did. You need to earn points in each round to use the cards, so it's not just about shooting like crazy. You need to play smart. So, in conclusion, why should you be excited for FragPunk? As I mentioned, I feel like this game has really taken the best from other games, drawing inspirations from Valorant, Apex, Battlefield, Counter-Strike, and even the card game Uno, blending them into a completely new experience. The crazy Lancer's abilities, unpredictable cards, fast, intense kills, and tactical plays makes it truly unique. It arrives at a perfect moment when people are tired of games constantly adding new heroes or using formulas that fail along the way. The betas has been promising and the game has had a huge support. Plus, the studio behind it, Bad Guitar Studio, it's in constant contact with the community, listening to suggestions and adapting the game to keep it balanced and on the right track. You can tell they are passionate about what they do and they are putting a lot of heart into the project. It feels like a game where we can invest long hours, just like we did with other games. And who knows, maybe even we reach the highest ranks. And now, what is next? I'm preparing already videos to show how each weapon works, most of the cards and the Lancer abilities, including an analysis of the Battle Pass that's already available for pre-sale, the Pioneer Bundle. So remember to follow me to stay ahead and be fully geared for battle. See ya in the game and in the next video. Bye bye.